If you're looking for an easy and quick dinner roll recipe, you've come to the right place. This recipe mixes up in just 15 minutes and only requires 6 ingredients. Every year, my family looks forward to holiday baking, and we love these incredibly easy dinner rolls. It's a beloved tradition for all the kids to gather around for rolling out rolls, and my kids love to take part. My family's traditional recipe requires overnight rising.
Oh no.
But with 4 kids and lots to do, I have switched to a faster recipe. I'll be showing you step by step so that even if you've never made rolls before, it will be super easy. Stick around to the end for a recipe that you can screenshot and save for later. You will mix these up in 15 minutes, let the dough rise for 30 minutes, roll out and rise again for another 30 minutes, and bake for less than 10 minutes. That means in just an hour and a half, you can have delicious rolls for your holiday meals. The ingredients you need are milk, butter, honey, yeast, salt, and all-purpose flour. Step 1. Warm and combine the milk and butter. Warm 1 cup of milk and melt half a cup of butter and combine into a mixing bowl. The milk needs to be warm enough to activate the yeast, but not super hot to the touch. I find melting the butter separately and mixing it in is best. Step 2. Activate the yeast. Mix in 1 tablespoon of honey. I hate to get my tablespoon messy, so I just dump it in and eyeball it. You can too. And 1 tablespoon of active dry yeast. The sugar will help to activate the yeast. Look for foamy bubbles to know if it is ready. This usually takes a few minutes, so be patient. There's a little bit of foamy bubble here. I think when there's butter mixed in, it doesn't show up as much on the top, but I can tell that it has activated. Step 3. Mix in the flour and salt. Add 3 cups of flour and 1.5 teaspoons of salt into the milk and mix with a fork. I like to add the flour slowly until it is no longer sticky when I switch to mixing it with my hands. This is too sticky. This is with 3 cups, so I'm going to add a little bit more. You could use a stand mixer now to knead the dough if you want, but I find that just a few minutes of kneading by hand is all it takes. I wanted to show just some easy way to knead your dough. Yeah. Basically just working on folding different directions and kind of just bringing it all into a ball, folding over using the palm of your hand. You can turn it and fold, turn and fold. You just keep kneading it maybe 3 minutes until it starts to be stretchy. Step 4, let the dough rise for 30 minutes. A quick rise here will go a long way to helping these rolls be fluffy at the end. Step 5, punch down your dough and split into 2 sections. Step 6, flour your working surface and roll out your rolls. This is a really fun step and perfect for getting the whole family involved.
I think I want
Roll the dough out into a circle and then gently using a sharp knife, cut it into triangles. Don't sweat it if fractions and measuring aren't your strong suit. They're definitely not mine. I sometimes end up with skinny ones and fat ones, but they all taste amazing in the end. So starting at the long end, you're just kind of tucking and keeping it tight and rolling it, and then you want your little tail to tuck under the bottom.
Who rolled that one?
Me.
So we can do that. We can do that at the end.
Hello, baby.
Step 7. Let rise again for 20 to 30 minutes. This second short rise can take place just before you bake. This means that if you want to prep your dough early, the rolls can be stored in the fridge until later and set out about 30 minutes before you want them ready. Step 8. Bake for 6 to 8 minutes at 350 degrees. These bake fairly quickly, so check early to be sure they don't get overdone. I always have to enjoy at least one hot out of the oven, even if it kind of burns my mouth. Whew, a little hot. We serve these up with our Thanksgiving and Christmas dinners, but they could be a perfect addition to any dinner parties or family events.
Butter is life.
And if you're needing an easy but classic dessert just in time for the holidays, keep an eye out for my favorite pumpkin pie recipe that I'll be teaching you to make next. As promised, here's the recipe. I'm so excited for you to try these easy holiday rolls. So get busy baking, and I will see you next time.